Okay, so before working on our player dashboard, I want to change a thing in our website, that is the find players page. If we now look at our find players page, we see a candidate here with a gaming profile, fetch it correctly, and then we see another candidate which does not have a gaming profile, that is game not available, rank not available, and platform also not available, and that is the current logged in user also. So I want to change this and I want to only show the gaming profiles of user instead of fetching all users. So let's do that. So let's close all of this, we don't need these files, and I want to go to the find players page and change a few things here. So we have a play stores here that covers these two divs, that is player filters and players grid. So let's open players grid here, and we are passing some players here that we are fetching at all players, and if you open this function, we are actually fetching all the users that is available in our database. So we want to change this and fetch the gaming profiles of user instead of fetching all users. So we need to change here, so let's actually rename this function and call this get all gaming profiles, and it will return a user gaming profile type array. So let's rename this to gaming profiles, and we want the user gaming profile type here and gaming profiles collection. Then we need to find all, and we can just return that. And here we need the error message update also, fail to get all gaming profiles from database. Let's just keep it like that. So fail to get all gaming profiles from database, and we are successfully closing the client connection here also. If we now change our function here, actually we need to change our user type here and call it user gaming profile type, and rename this variable to, let's just say, gaming profiles, and we don't need this here anymore. And let's close this also. Then we need to change our players grid and update name here, let's call it gaming profiles, and here also gaming profiles, and change the type to user gaming profile type array, and we can delete this. Then we need to change this variable name also, call it profile, and update the player item also from user type to user gaming profile type. Then don't need this. And if we look at it, id property id does not exist on gaming user gaming profile type. Okay, actually we need the user id here, and we need to pass it here, user id, and everything is good. Let's use the user id here also, user id dot to string duplicate identifier user id. Okay, we need to change this. Let's change this variable name to logged in user id, and everything is good. And we need to change this also, player id, and say user id here, and we need to change this here is owner, and let's say is logged in user. So logged in user dot to string, and check it with the fetched in user. So then we need a name here, so we need a player name here that we need to fetch. So let's fetch the user here, const user equals await get user by id function, and we need to pass the user id here. Then we can just say user dot name instead of fetching the name from gaming profile. If we now save it, everything should be fine, and let's save our players grid also. Then we need to update our, okay, we don't need to update. Then if we refresh our find players page, we see only one candidate here with a gaming profile existing. And if we click on recruit button, then we should open the player details page of those. Okay, we have successfully opened the player details page. The game is Apex Legend, platform PlayStation, rank gold and biofuel. Then we have description, experience and user created teams, that is a captain, and name is Rangers. Then we can just click on recruit and select a team to recruit in the player. So let's go back now and commit the changes to our find players page. So let's go to git bash here and run git status here. We have modified player item, players grid, player store, and leave MongoDB user.ts. So let's git add all of them and git commit. We are on the main branch. So let's commit update find players page from fetching all users to fetching gaming profiles to instead fetching gaming profiles, and that is a fine commit message. Let's commit it and git status one more time. Okay, nothing to commit. Let's just push the code to GitHub. So git push origin main and everything should be good. Let's look at our GitHub repository. Let's refresh here and we have a 50 commits here, and latest commit is update find players page from fetching all users to instead fetching gaming profiles, and everything is good now. And also let's try to create a new gaming profile for our Shubham Singh user, that is a logged in user. So let's try to create it. So if we go to localhost, create gaming profile and create a gaming profile for our Shubham Singh user. So let's select country India, game, let's select Takenet, rank gold, platform PC, in-game name will be, let's call it tag player, tag player, and boy should be awesome, let's call it awesome player, and description will be sample description and sample experience. So if I now click on create, it should create a gaming profile. Okay, successfully created. And now if we go to our find players page, we should see two gaming profiles and no errors here. Then we have gaming profiles fetched, so we have two gaming profiles. And if we maximize, we should see a manage button here because we are currently logged in user as Shubham Singh. And if we click on manage, nothing will happen because we don't have any code added to that. And if we click on recruit, we should see the player details page of Dhruv Singh. So now next thing to do in our project here is to update our this profile menu here to show a create gaming profile link and create team link here, and we can just remove the edit profile link from here and show it in the dashboard. So let's update our profile menu here. So let's close all of this and go to components, then header. Let's minimize all of this and go to header, auth header, then profile menu. Then we don't need the edit profile link here, and we need a link here which href that goes to create gaming profile and call it create gaming profile, and then another link for create team link, and let's update the href here. So create team. If I now save and look at the profile menu, okay, we need to increase the width of our menu here. So from 36 to let's try 52, and everything is good. Let's maximize it and everything is good here. So we have create gaming profile link, create team link, and a dashboard link. We need to create the dashboard here, so let's do that. And before doing that, let's just commit the changes here. Okay, so now let's commit these changes. So that we run git status here. Then we have modified player stores and profile menu. And the player store.tsx, I have added a semicolon here. That's why it's showing modified. So let's just first commit this. Git add components, find players and player store.tsx, and git commit dash m with message add semicolon to return of which player store component, and this is a find commit message. Let's run git status one more time. We have then modified the profile menu, so let's just git add this and git commit dash m, then update profile menu in header to add links of create gaming profile and create team, and remove edit profile link from profile menu. And this is a find commit message. Let's check git status one more time and everything is good. Let's push the code to origin main and see the changes in the GitHub repository. Let's refresh it. And actually while doing this I forgot I have disabled my display capture in OBS. So let me show you again what I have done. So I have run git status here that shows the modified files of playstores.tsx, that we added a semicolon in the return of our function component. Then we have modified the profile menu.tsx. Then I have run this command with a message commit message here, add semicolon to return of play stores component. Then I have run git status again, then it shows the modified profile menu component. Then I have committed with update profile menu in header to add links of create gaming profile and create team, and remove edit profile link from profile menu. Then I have run git status again, nothing to commit. Then I have pushed the changes to GitHub, and this is how our GitHub is looking. So we see our 52 commits here. We have add semicolon to return of play stores. Let's look at it. So I have added semicolon here. Then we have the latest commit in which we have added these two links of create game profile and create team. Then we have deleted this link of edit profile. So this was the change I have done. So let's go back to our GitHub repository, and now let's start working on our player dashboard.